Hello everyone, it's Ashwin Rao. Today's shoe rambling video brings you a famous makeup from Italian shoemaker Antonio Meccariello, who's rapidly taken a place amongst some of my favorite shoemakers in the world. And I have a number of pairs in his particular collection that form a large part of my collection. And so without further ado, let's ramble about this Centurion split-toe derby. So first, I just wanted to remark about how beautiful this particular makeup is. I was able to score this on the used market, so very happy. This is built on his soft square last, which you can see right here, has a slightly rounded but squared off toe. And for me, this particular last fits fairly true to my typical size, and I'm a UK 9, and this is a UK 9 sized shoe. The Norwegian split-toe derby actually is somewhat of a misnomer because it's actually not a shoe that originated in Norway, and some of its most famous makeups come from Italy, including Meccariello's beautiful work. You can see the beautiful split toe with a pie crust apron here. This is a hand-sewn split toe with a reverse skin stitch on the toe, and obviously the contrast stitching done to create a beautiful pie crust apron and a very, very clean, elegant design. Things I love about this shoe are its beautifully beveled waist, the offset heel block. I love that the beveling makes the waist look almost thinner through the single leather sole. I also love the heel counter without the split in the back heel seam, and just the work done to really accentuate the beauty of the pie crust apron. I actually think that suede's a underappreciated material. I'm going to show you the other shoe just so you can get a sense for this shoe, but for me, suede, while it has a nice tight nap, it's something that actually is really rugged and robust and stands the test of typical wear. So you might see little scuffs and marks such as what you see on the heel from my heels hitting each other. You may see some other marks which are just simple marks that are due to the nap, but overall suede is very resilient. It really rebounds from regular use, and it's nicely situated to kind of stand out as a slightly more casual makeup in a menswear wardrobe. So here again we see this Norwegian split toe with a pie crust apron, contrast stitching. You can see how clean Antonio's work is on the stitching of the uppers. Just really kind of peer in at some of this detailing. You can see also that along the pie crust apron, you can see the hand stitched marks right here. Some people love those, some people find those distracting, but to me, it just signifies that this was somebody literally throwing every stitch by hand. If we flip the shoe over, you can see that this shoe came to me with a Lulu style toe plate, forefoot that has a kind of tannish color, and a slightly fiddleback beveled waist. You can see that there is a slight element of fiddling to that fiddleback. I don't know if that's the right term or not. And then this smoothly beveled edge. You can see that the heel block has a very slight taper. It actually is kind of between a tapered and a block heel, but I think it's done very elegantly. And the curves of the heel match up well to the design of the block heel. There's slight scalloping on the inside of the heel block right here, and then just some slight ornamental nails that you can see here. I've worn this shoe about 5 or 6 times indoors, so you can see that there's some typical wear. And all in all, I just think that this is a beautiful makeup. This is part of Antonio's Argentum ready-to-wear line. Antonio is a classically trained shoemaker, so he brings in a lot of classically trained elements to produce a shoe that's both beautiful but extremely well produced. It's one of the things I love about him, and he prices his shoes in a segment that, while expensive in the sort of $600 to $1,000 range for most of his ready-to-wear, is still incredibly affordable at the high end of menswear because his pricing is more in the mid-tier segment, but the fit, finish, quality, materials used, leather options, lasts, all of those things come together in a way that elevate the shoe. Just wanted to bring you to awareness of this shoe. If you haven't already become aware of Antonio Meccariello, here's another reason to do that. And I will talk to you in the very near future. I hope you're doing well and have a great one.